You've certainly guessed where we are, haven't you? The flags, the red buses, the black taxis. Yes, we're in the heart of London, on Regent Street, where people come to do their shopping. Come on, let's catch a double-decker bus, London's most famous symbol. It's always the same. You wait for a long time, and 3 come along at once. All aboard! You may get to see more of the town from the bus, its monuments, parks, but also its traffic jams. However, taking the tube is still the quickest way to get around London. Construction dates back to the end of the last century. Today, the London Underground network goes to the north, south, east and west of the capital. From Charing Cross, you can take the Northern Line. Londoners hate this tube because it is always slow, late or breaking down. Mind the doors. Hold on tight as the old train rattles its way under the River Thames. In the old days, horses pulled the carriages. These days, the only horses you'll see in the city centre are those of the mounted police. Don't you think that's an odd thing to see among the modern architecture and neon signs of the 20th century? Even if the tube is the most practical and cheapest way about town, the helicopter is the most impressive. The view is amazing. See that large building in the distance? Well, it's Canary Wharf, the old dockers' quarter in the middle of the East End. That is where the Cockney accent was born. It's thanks to the Thames that London became the capital of the United Kingdom. Everybody knows what Tower Bridge looks like, but not many people know that an ancient law still allows you to cross the bridge with pigs. You can also see the Palace of Westminster, which is divided into 2 houses. The members of Parliament work in the House of Commons, and the older MPs go to the House of Lords to discuss the legislation proposals. Elizabeth II is the Queen of the United Kingdom. Every year, in celebration of the Queen's birthday, there is the Horse Guards Parade. In the summer, the Queen also has parties in her garden at Buckingham Palace, to which she invites certain citizens. You can eat cucumber sandwiches and drink tea there. If you're invited one day, mind your English. The language the Queen speaks resembles more Shakespeare's than the English you can hear every day in the streets. The royal family is so famous that the Queen doesn't need a camera. She only has to buy the newspapers that publish hundreds of photos of her family every day. Then she goes to Westminster Abbey and explains to her ancestors that the journalists exaggerate a little.